What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan, and it's been a while. I've not been keeping well, but we are back for the beginning of the Euro Watchalongs. We have the hosts, Die Mannschaft, Germany, taking on Scotland in the opening game of the Euros 2024 edition. It's going to be a fun one. Hopefully. A favorable one for a certain team. Hopefully. Hello Shanks, it's been a while. Hopefully everything's good on your end. Manchester United have been doing some interesting moves while I have been busy. McNulty playing, dude, best striker in the group, dude. Facts. Mathematical facts, dude. Best striker in the group. You're watching the best striker in the group play today, dude. Group A. None of that Nicholas Fulcrook crap, dude. Good, been busy with work. Got a little bit of a break as well. I can't complain. Hello, Danish. Can't complain, man. Even I got to get a break. I was sick. Couldn't watch the India-Pakistan game. I mean, couldn't do it live at least. Stuff there. What do you do, Shanks? What do you do? I'm sure you have told me, but my brain's been fried for the last 7-8 days. In the meantime, I'll tell you the lineup. Germany, Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich, Antonio Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, Mittelstadt, Toni Kroos, Andrich, Watts, Gundogan, Musiala, Havertz up front. No Schlotterbeck. Very interesting. My God, there's a lot of substitutes. A lot. We got Scotland's Angus Gunn again, Ryan Porteous, Jack Hendry, Kieran Tierney, Anthony Ralston, Scott McTominay, Callum McGregor, Andy Robertson, Ryan Christie, John McGinn, and Che Adams. Let's see, they got McKenna, they got Forrest on the bench, got Armstrong on the bench, Cooper from Leeds, Billy Gilmore from Norwich. Got some Prem team players there. Nathan ETH says, I'm very happy about. Don't have any faith in United now. Well, Shanks, work on React and Node. React and Node. Okay, cool. He knows where the ball will deflect. the deflected ball will fall. Web developer. Ooh, that's nice. Shanks, web developing. Do you know a person that might be interested in helping me revamp my overlays for the new season? Let me know. I don't have a lot of money, but I've been thinking of doing some revamping since I use OBS. If I was on StreamYard, I wouldn't really care, but I'm on OBS, so at the moment I was thinking of possible overlays. Game has started. I want Germany to win, but deep down somewhere I want to see Bruno lift in. Oh, dude, if Bruno lifts the trophy, I might cry. I know I want England to win, but I might actually cry if Bruno lifts the trophy, dude. Come on, Scotty. Show Kroos how to be a great midfielder. Oh, no. It's difficult to do that when he's going to play right in front of Che Adams, dude. Hello, Jayesh. Oh, Jayesh, from more bad news. So the moment you messaged me today morning, there's something else fell out. The co-main event of 303 fell out too. So originally it was Jamal Hill versus very, very exciting striker Khalil Roundtree Jr. Khalil Roundtree popped for something inadvertent, was replaced by very oh! Oh, what a block by Angus Gunn. Yeah, come on, Scotland. I think he was offside anyway, but still good block nonetheless. Yeah, he was offside. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Then replaced. So Jamal Hill had to fight Carlos Olberg, which is Adesanya's teammate, on short notice. Then Jamal Hill injures his knee today after our discussion and is replaced by Anthony Smith. Bro, the 303 card is cursed. God bless Pereira. Only he can save it with his crazy style. Hello Zakaria. Hello Aditya. As Aditya would say, Manchester United best players on the pitch today. Oh boy, Germany's kind of routing them at the moment. Hey man, don't let them run at you. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, Scotland. Oh, pick the pocket. Love to see it. Don't know who that guy is, but good job. Bro, UFC haven't. Bro, I'm telling 303. The next 2 weeks are going to be really, really dead because they were supposed to be really, really exciting. And it's gone the complete other way. Germany, Trossard's twin is here. Against one. I'm supporting Spain. Hello, Nitesh. Hello. Bro, what's going on with these MMA injuries? Dude, Jamal Hill's after hurting his leg in that stupid basketball match last year on International Fight Week, right? He's not looking great, dude. Breaking: Pakistan have qualified for Super 8. They will get 8 business classes. Going to keep it together. 35 million. Yes. So we shall talk about some United news since I'm here today. So Euro Fever is here. Let's go. Don't know about that, dude. Let's see how this match goes. Doesn't matter. Germany are going to win 3-0. Maybe not. Got 95 KS Path to Glory from 82. Bloody hell. 95. The Path to Glory upgrades. Dude, I don't like the make your mark ones, man. I don't like the make your mark ones. They're too crazy. Good block there by Tierney. He's already fired up, dude. Love to see it. Love to see it. Fired up today. Look at that. Take that, little child. Goal kick for Scotland. I don't like the make your mark promo, man. You got to play 5 games, which means you got to go really deep in the tournament. Then you gotta score 2 goals or 2 assists or 2 clean sheets. It's too mad. I prefer the Path to Glory. It's much more simpler. You win and progress, dude. I don't enjoy this, and apparently it's going to be a 2-week promo on top of that. Barely any United players. McTominay is there, but the McTominay card doesn't really look great at the moment. Don't know how I feel about it. Man, I'm most excited about comes out pull out. Oh, there was a pull out joke there, but I'll refrain myself, dude. I mean, it all sucks, yeah. The following week, the main event got pulled out. I was so looking forward to like getting Sadiq Bhai on and talking about MMA. It's been so long, but then it's like no point now, dude. Pereira short notice fight against a guy he already knocked out in 2 rounds. Not much to talk about there. Oh yeah, and but Jayesh, the replacement. The replacement, because I think the Alberg and Smith fight is not co-main event anymore. The new co-main event is very exciting. Brian Ortega and Diego Lopez, and Diego Lopez is a fantastic action fighter, dude. And if Diego Lopez finishes Ortega quick, we got a new contender in the division, dude. Topuria and Lopez is going to be fun. Excuse me, it's going to be a fun fight, dude, because Lopez is crazy. I used to support Netherlands from the Battle of Nuremberg till 2014. Now I don't have any favorites. I'm glad how they are bidding smartly and not going. Yeah, so what have we found out recently? The interest in João Neves is real. Interest in Olise is real. Interest in Xerxes is real. Personal terms agreed with Brantwaite. Had to bid literally yesterday in the middle of the night our time. Personal terms agreed. I don't know how they reached personal terms first, but they did. I'm not quite sure how is that allowed, but it is apparently because it broke. So clearly, no one's at fault there. They are looking for 70 to 75 million pounds. Literally 2 hours before we came live, I think the official first bid is put in at 35 million. Supposedly going to be straight away rejected by Everton, according to Ornstein. Shanks said earlier before you guys joined that I have no faith in United. Shanks, I have a lot more faith, only because ever since we found out Ten Hag is staying, all of a sudden the transfer window pace has picked up. So I would say I would be a little positive, but I don't know. Let's see what's happening. Anyone playing Euro Fantasy Team? Unfortunately, Jayesh, because of me being sick, I never got into it. And I guess you could join one match later, but it kind of was pointless. But I was thinking about that though, funny enough. German kits are always beautiful. This kit is pretty nice. It's too bad that Scotland's going to beat the brakes out of them today. Ter Stegen will retire without being number one for his nation in any major tournament. Well, you snooze, you lose sometimes in life, Danish. You snooze, you lose. What can I say? You know? Victor Valdez spent a lot of time behind Iker Casillas. Literally and figuratively for a lot of years. Germany is parting with Adidas after Euros. Well, they went out with a bang, dude. It's going to be interesting to see how the kits look next year. I'm happy because centre-back partnership I always wanted can become a reality. Delict, thank you. Delict also, oh God, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Danish. So I was thinking about the Delict thing. Here's why I don't think Delict's gonna happen. Apparently, Delict is on, and get ready for this because Danish is gonna feel very sad now. Delict's on 260,000. Yeah. 260,000 a week. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry to disappoint you, Danish. Just for the record, before he was, I believe he was a free agent, right? When he went to Juventus. 12,000 a week. To 100 and something a week, to 260 something a week, and we are not going to be buying Delict. Unless Delict is taking a drastic cut in salary, we are not buying Delict. Basically, Bayern Munich are trying to get rid of Delict because they don't have use for him at the moment. I think he's surplus to requirements. And apparently, they're trying to hunt down Jonathan Tah, which puts Xabi Alonso in a really bad position because there's a good chance he's losing Frimpong as well. So... And Xabi Alonso said he's going to try and hold on to as many players as possible. So let's see. Ineos are going to buy British players only. Well, the Brantwaite thing was rumored for a long time, Shank. So I see what you're saying, but in honesty, they're interested in João Neves, Delict, Mateus Cunha. Apparently, I heard today as well, or read somewhere, and Zirkzee, who's Dutch. So maybe they're getting Brantwaite because we lost Varane straight up. Brantwaite's not in the Euros. It's easier to nick. Oh no, yaar! What a goal by Wirtz! Oh no! Angus Gunn got to it too. Oh no! That's not what you wanted in the first 10 minutes of the game. Germany are off. Surprise, surprise, another goal, not by a striker, but a wonderful goal nonetheless. Florian Wirtz opens the official Euro 2024's goal tally. So, Angus Gunn went full stretch, got his hand to it, but it's going away from him. Yeah, it was going away from him. I think it kind of went too fast, starting to. Was that assist by Kimmich? Kimmich is class. Kimmich is class. Ugh. Hit the post and went into, man. Damn unlucky. You gotta settle down, Nagelsmann. My God. It's 10 minutes into the Euros, dude. Relax. Jesus. It's bloody Scotland, man. It's not Brazil. Look at this guy getting all giddy, man. Now look, Scotland will beat them still, possibly, hopefully. Come on, McTominay. God damn it. Direct wanted by Ten Hag. It's Ten Hag, and the Dutch thing also is kind of annoying, but what can we do, man? Max 50 mil for Brandwich. So there are various stories saying it's 35, 40, and then there's like a third story saying it's 35 plus 8. Either way, it's been rejected, but yeah. I don't think anyone's beating Topuria for a while. Oh. Diego Lopez is a fun guy though, dude. He's very good at finishing, standing, and submissions. He's a very dynamic fighter. Any Australia with superiority of British complex usual British? I don't know about that, Shanks. We will find out. We will find out. We will find out. They will be exposed one way or the other in this transfer window. To be fair, they did say that no matter who the manager is, we are going to get rid of Jadon Sancho. He's definitely British. They don't want to stick with Greenwood either. He's also British. So you got to give them a little bit of a fair shake, man. We have to see who goes and who comes in. Head and Warner going bonkers in the World Cup. These Aussies as well. Dude, is it true that Australia out already? I mean, sorry, New Zealand are out already? It's not looking good, bruv. Dulik is a great player. 260k for a defender, bro. I'm not for me, man. Not for me. Go somewhere else. Look at someone else, man. It's too much money. I just take Todibo. Don't want Dulik too overhyped and very underperformed. But even if he performed to the way he performed under Ten Hag, dude. 260k a week is insane. Like, genuinely, where the hell are we getting all this money from? We're not even offloading the same kind of wages. If we were offloading similar wages and just replacing those wages with an active player's wages, is different. The players we are leaving don't even get paid as much. Except, I mean, Jadon Sancho does, but we're going to eat a loss on Jadon Sancho anyway. So it's like, I don't know, man. 260 per week is way too much. Way too much. Is Delict an RCB? I believe he is. Oh boy, Christie is on the ground. We will again go after FDG and humiliate ourselves. Shanks, it's a possibility. However, I have a good feeling about this group. These group of people, dude. This 35 million bid, you know what it made me think? It made me think like they're not playing around, you know? They don't want to get played. So that's very interesting. Because this 35 million bid basically, it's an indication of, in my opinion, it's an indication of they're going to be they are going to try and build their reputation up for being proper business people when it comes to the transfer. Not some, you know what I'm saying? They're not just gonna pay whatever someone asks them anymore, which I think is a good thing for us. I mean, I think it is. Alex Garcia, absolute steal signing by Leverkusen. Bro, they're moving. A lot of teams have actually already started buying players, which actually makes me a little worried personally. But yeah. Future European champions have scored. I don't know about that. Olise will be a risk like Mount. Olise, the thing with Olise, you know why I'm okay if we don't get Olise, Shanks? I was just thinking about it in my head, right? Like, now, for everyone who has been here long enough, they'll definitely know that I am a big proponent of trying to use Facundo Pellistri. So, I was just thinking about it in my head. If we get rid of Greenwood and Sancho, then we have, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, we have Fossen went as a free agent to Monza, in case anyone didn't know that. So that's another winger that's gone. If we lose 3 wingers, then we have 5 wingers. We have Garnacho, Rashford, Anthony, Pelestri, and Ahmad. I think having 5 wingers is fine. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you just take into account the fact that we had a horrible injury season, I think 5 wingers are okay. Plus, Pelestri is on peanuts. He's on absolute peanuts. You know, we're getting rid of people. I think Greenwood was on 100 and something, and Jadon Sancho's apparently on 325. Pelestri must be on like 25, 30 maybe. I'd keep him, man. I'd keep him. If we got rid of 3 wingers, why are we getting rid of one more? So if we don't sign Olise, I fingers crossed, I think Pelestri will get game time. And then if he doesn't perform, then he's got to go, man. It is what it is. I have to be fair. I can't tell people to get rid of this person, get rid of that person, and then have favorites. So if he actually does get game time, by the way, he cooked in the last Uruguayan game, right? He got a goal and assist. Darwin Nunez got 2 goals and assists or something like that, or a hat trick and 1 assist, some mad thing like that he got. He's cooking for Uruguay, man. I think Ten Hag should really watch him play for Uruguay and really reconsider. 60 million plus whatever we are paying Olise. I don't know, man. I don't know. Scotland has McTominator. Come on, McTarty, perform. We need to sell you and get profits. The latest Dutch ex-Ajax. Good at ball, RCB. Should get bro. If we get João Neves, celebratory stream, dude. I don't like going live and bothering people all the time. But I'm telling you, if we sign João Neves, we're going to be live. We're going to do a chill stream, and we're just going to enjoy success in the transfer market. A rare W transfer window in the last 5-6 years. Without even buying anyone else, it will be a rare W, dude. We'll just take it from there. With 135 million, we should scout better and buy 3-4 players. Well, yeah, of course. Actually, Zakaria, I read somewhere that. Oh no! Look at them trying to be fancy. Oh, fuck off. Musiala scored. Come on, man. Scotland, do better. Seriously. Why did... this is annoying. I was at least expecting the first game to be competitive. At this rate, they're going to score 8 goals too. 2 goals down, 19 minutes up. It's a good goal, but it's frustrating if you're just trying to see a fun game. I mean, I'm sure it's fun for Germany fans, but yeah, I don't know who that guy was, but the guy in the middle was playing everyone onside, which was... Please don't tell me that was McTominay. Is that McTominay playing everyone onside? That would be hilarious if it was him. I don't think it was him. No, it wasn't. McTominay's 4. This guy's 10 or 12 or something. He's telling everyone to calm down. Yeah, what was I saying? I read somewhere that we could get João Neves for I think the buyout's 100 million or something, 100 million euros, which is like 90 million pounds. But yeah, if we could get 3-4 players, great. But if we get João Neves, dude, João Neves, Kobe Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that would be fun. I'm not gonna lie, that would be fun. There's a guy that has Scott tattooed on his knuckles. That's nice. Well, Greenwood, if people like SAF team and yours, we would have not cared, but we are down and out, so they care about public opinion sponsors. Same thing happened with City players, now they won't care. I mean, listen, dude. In fairness to City, they kind of cut ties with Ben Mendy as quickly as possible. In fairness. And the worst part is Benjamin Mendy, I think, was innocent, wasn't he? All the charges go, oh, come on. Angus Gunn clears. Thank God. If I'm not mistaken, Benjamin Mendy got cleared for everything, didn't he? He's playing in the French league now, I think. They just cut ties with him, man. They cut ties with him completely. So, in fairness to City, uh, he was even innocent, dude. There's proof about Greenwood doing madness, even though at the end of the day he was also proved innocent. There's actual proof. Whereas Mendy, there was no actual, whatever. I don't know how you'd say, no evidence, if that's a better word, and he still got completely thrown. So then no better get Fred back. If he's just crucial for Flick, so I think he's staying. I mean, it depends. Do you all need money? I suppose it depends on that event, right? Partly the reason we might get Jared Branthwaite cheaper than what Everton want is because Everton have to actually sell players this year. They have to. So, by the way, is Tuchel leaving Bayern? Dude, Tuchel's gone. Vincent Kompany is the new manager of Bayern Munich. It's already signed. Bro, the time they took to confirm ETS stay, they were planning some surgical strike. They took so much. That's the funny thing, Zakaria. This whole transfer thing has picked up a crazy pace ever since. There was actually a very nasty foul by Mittelstadt there. It's a very nasty foul. Everything picked up after ETH stayed, so they were clearly doing a bunch of stuff while the review was going on. Bro, when I read personal terms agreed, I was confused. I was like, wow, we got Branthwaite already. Then I realized we only agreed terms with him that he doesn't mind coming to Manchester United. So, still faster than what the Glazers would have done. Unfortunately, they did a very similar Glazer tactic where they put a first bit of an crazy, unreasonable amount, which was always going to get rejected, i.e., 35 million. But still, the fact that we did personal terms, even all this is moving quickly, it's a little bit positive. I think Pellistri will leave well. Then we're just going to have 4 wingers, Zakaria, and everyone better pray to God that Anthony comes through, because then we have, if Amad Diallo doesn't do anything, we have no other options. Fosson's gone, Greenwood and if Greenwood and Sancho go, they're gone. All we got is 5 wingers, dude. We had 8 wingers, we got 5 wingers this season. Oh no. Mittelstadt skips over, ball does not get taken with the tackle. Nah, no way, bro. Oh my god. Yo, this is already getting out of hand. Calling Rashford wingers insult to wingers. Did he ever pass to number 9 cross? Pellistri and Amad are good, but rest are not. But that's what I'm saying, right, Shanks? This is exactly why I want Pellistri to stay, because if Pellistri stays, there is a diversity in options, plus we don't spend 65 million on a player. If also, once we spend 65 million on Olise, what do we do with Anthony, who we spend 80 million on? So for me, it doesn't make sense, man. I don't know why he doesn't rate Pellistri. I don't get it. He seems to be playing well wherever he goes. He's a baller for Uruguay. I know everyone goes, it's just Uruguay, but Uruguay plays Brazil and stuff too. Like he did last time during the break, they played Brazil and Argentina and they played really well. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is the maths doesn't matter, dude, because it's only Uruguay, but when they play against Brazil, you can't really say it's only Uruguay. It doesn't seem fair, but listen, man, if he gets rid of Pellistri, I hope there's at least a buyback clause, because we're just selling all these players, no buyback clause. It's just the tactics. Like, for example, what is it? Gutierrez from Girona, the City player. No penalty. Foul outside the penalty box. What, they did a review, Gundogan. What do you want? What do you want, bro? The foul's outside the penalty box. That's it. Jog on now. Look at Gundogan coming from behind the referee, going, "Oh, where's?" Bro, it's outside the line. Allow it, dude. So I would like it if Palestri says, plus that 60 million we can use elsewhere. But the people are very excited to get Olise. So let's see, man. I have to look at it positively one way or the other. I would keep Palestri, but that's just me. At least one season, but. Ready for Germany versus England? Jamal Musiala dribbling past bro. Danish, you remember the last time Germany played England, right? You remember it clearly, don't you? Come on, Metrati scored a goal. Don't got Nathan annoying, but you have to watch Beautiful England by Sir Gareth South. I'm not annoyed, dude. Like again, everyone went. So I was watching some creators, right, do some predictions because I was not feeling well, so I was just looking. Everyone, the funny thing is, all of us kind of agree on one thing. All of us agree we are favorites, and then the second thing we all agree on is the only way we might not win is because of Gareth Southgate. Fast forward to seeing some of these predictions, we played we played Serbia and obviously lost to them, which I found personally hilarious. Oh yes, Angus Gunn didn't fall for the nonsense Havertz was trying to do there. Yes, read the free kick very well. Actually, they won the ball. Didn't Christie get the ball there from the tackle from behind? Anyway, good job there by Angus Gunn, plus the deflection, so that's great. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, so that's that. People were surprised, but I remain unsurprised about anything Southgate does. So, hey, catch up with the chat. Hold on. I'm not used to this now. Jamal Cooking said 3-0. You did say 3-0. That is true. Read this after 1 hour. I would get Zubimendi. Apparently, it's too expensive, isn't it? Zubimendi Bruno is what we want. Apparently, it didn't. Wasn't there a point of time where Real Madrid wanted Zubimendi? I guess they don't want him anymore. 1 hour 45 minutes. I am catching up, dude. Let me warm up. What I feel might be wrong, but I think Ineos was sure that we are losing to City and sacking ETH won't be a tough job, but won't be that tough of it. Yeah, they were definitely counting on us losing to City. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. This review thing is just management speak for them not to look bad, basically. Good thing is they will back ETH now for 2-3 years because I'm sure they will invest more in ETH and now ETH can get what he wants. Zakaria, I will catch up with the chat and tell you why I don't like that. This is going to be a battering, possibly. Ustad Ahmad in League and Palestinian Cup in Europa, exactly. Precisely. 5 wingers are just enough, dude, to rotate everyone and give everyone game time, especially since we're in the Europa. But I hope he sees it that way, man. This is why I would have not sold Fernandez too. Fernandez is with a buyback clause, but he is with Benfica now. So you have Kimmich, Tony Kroos, and you give it to Havertz. No one said he was the smartest coach in the world. Whoever made that decision to even let Havertz take free kicks compared to everyone else. Maybe they missed the Champions League final, dude. You never know. Nagelsmann must have been busy that night. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. The reason I disagree with you, I hope you're wrong, Zakaria. Actually, I don't disagree. I hope you're wrong. So, I don't know where everyone stands on Ten Hag in general, but the thing is, everyone said let him finish his 3rd year, and if he doesn't, if he does well, renew his contract. Oh, that's such a nasty foul, bro. What? You're 2-0 up, man. What's wrong with you, you stupid idiot? What an idiot. He's 2-0 up in their half and he tackles like an absolute idiot. I bloody hell don't enjoy our player, dude. I don't care what you do about this bloody Euros, man. You big bloody zombie. German lurch. My god. An absolute clown, man. In their half, he's doing bloody crazy tackles like that. 2-0 up. Where was I? That really caught me off guard there when I realized it was McTominay. What was I saying? God. What was I saying? Can someone tell me what was that? ETH signing new card. Okay, thank you. That was what we were talking about. So, the thing I didn't like about this is everyone was going, if he does well, give him a new contract 6 months prior, right? So let him sign one in January. Or if he does well till December, let him sign one in January to extend, right? Now the same people that go at the so the quote was, at the very least let him finish his contract, and if it fails, do not resign, right? Those same people now that ETH is confirmed for this, at least this year, everyone's like, give him a new contract, he will get rid of the players you don't want. So now here's my problem with this, right? If Erik ten Hag has the same bad start, he will now have a 3-year contract that we will have to pay off. Now, where's my problem with this, you must be wondering. My problem with this is, we were paying off David Moyes' contract while we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager. So what's my point in that? My point is, why are we not giving a new contract in January? Why do we have to give one to him now? If for some reason it doesn't work out, then at the end of next season we can go, we've tried the experiment, it didn't work. Those same people that give him the last year, now they're saying, yeah, make him sign a 3-year contract. I'm like, hold on a minute. We paid Moyes off till Solskjaer. We paid Van Gaal off till Mourinho. I believe we paid a little bit of Mourinho's salary while Solskjaer was our manager as well. Let him do the 6 months. Let's see where we are, and then come to the conclusion. Because giving him a 3-year contract when literally last month you wanted to sack him also seems like Ineos are not really paying attention to what's going on right now. So I don't know about this, man. Giving him a new contract right now, I don't know. Because the other thing is, right, so just put that to the side for a second. If we do not get the players, quote unquote, the players Erik ten Hag wants, right? Just hear me out for a second. If we don't get these players Ten Hag wants, he performs poorly next season, then we have someone who has 2 more years on his contract. We'll sack him, and then we'll have to pay 2 years of his contract under when we have a new manager. So my issue with this is, I don't mind giving Erik ten Hag a new contract. It's just the whole let him finish his tenure to suddenly going, let's give him a 3-year contract within 1 month. How about in the middle? Wait till Jan, give him a new contract. Yeah, it makes me feel a little weird, man, giving him a contract when they were getting ready to sack him like 15 days ago. It's really weird. Keep Anthony as backup for injury. Bro, he's going to be the 5th. He's going to be the 10th choice midfielder by the time. He's going to be the 3rd choice left back, 10th choice midfielder by the time Erik ten Hag buys everyone he wants to buy at the rate Ineos are currently going, dude. He might be playing in the reserves, dude. Forget backup. Is it true Dan Ashworth wants a yes man in the contract with which ETH and Ineos are negotiating that of the head? Yeah. Another thing. This new contract will allegedly have less control he'll have less of a say in the transfers than the original contract agreed upon. Now, some people say that's a good thing, because if Ineos don't give him the players he wants, he can always blame Ineos for not, getting the players he wants. Because if Ineos is in charge, then Ineos is in charge, right? So that's one nice thing. But the problem is, they might say no to crucial buys that can actually affect our future because they are more expensive. So there is a pro and a con, but yes, the new contract will apparently reduce his overall say and stuff. Apparently, Ten Hag had a veto on transfers in his contract. A veto is basically him saying no, you know, just saying no. Like if he wanted a, if Ineos said I want to sell that guy, he could say no, and that guy essentially doesn't get sold. Otherwise, it's a breach of contract. So yes, reduce. He will be more of a head coach, which might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. Depends on how much Ten Hag enjoys doing everything. If he enjoys just sticking to tactics and playing football, then fantastic. Scotland United best players. Keep Anthony for big games. Swap Rashford and Garnacho depending upon form, but Amara Pelestri need to be on team. Exactly, Shanks. I support you, but don't tackle our McTominay, you clown. This big mistake. Sign contract near December. Let him perform first. We did same thing. Yeah, but the Ole thing at least though I can understand, Shanks, because we gave him after he was like on a 16 match win streak or some madness like that. Like I can even get this. This guy was going to get sacked 20 days ago. Let alone get a permanent. He was going to get sacked. And now suddenly he's on the cusp of signing a 3-year deal, which is, I don't know, man. I would really prefer waiting till December, but we got what we wanted, which is Eric Ten Hag staying for at least one more year. So I suppose you can't complain too much. If you want to be like, if you want to be practical about it, you can't complain too much. You kind of got what you wanted out of it. So, but I found it very interesting that a lot of people are like changing their tune. Everyone's like, yeah, give him a 3-year contract. All these players are going to fall in line now. He'll get rid of all the crap. I'm like, he could get rid of all the crap, or he could have a really bad next year and he still gets sacked before the crap leaves. It's just too difficult to tell, man. Hopefully it just works out. Just works out the way we wanted to. Man Musiala, who gets this boy lucky? Hope not City. Bro, I don't... City's gonna have to pay a lot of money, dude. And as the FFP get tighter and tighter, it'll be more difficult and more difficult. And anyway, apparently City might go for Neves or... who's the other guy? Wirtz. Maybe not this season. Actually, the funny thing is, if Pep's there not next if Pep's not there next season, I don't even think Wirtz is gonna go there. Wirtz will probably want to go to play under Guardiola instead of play for Man City. So, could be wrong. We'll find out. Oh yes, yes, Ryan Christie. Not a foul, huh? Interesting. Did well there to fend off Jonathan Tah. Hello, Leo. Hello. What I feel is they are going with the same model as Arsenal. They will be patient and will invest time rather than playing manager is better. Just my thought. No, listen, man. I don't mind. Again, I don't mind the 3-year deal. I feel like he should just get it in December if he plays well. That's it. I'm not even saying they shouldn't even sign him for a 3-year deal. I'm just saying, how did they go from 15 days ago to sacking him, them leaking the day before the FA Cup final that he is going to be sacked, to the point where even after we won the FA Cup, everyone kept asking him in the interviews on the pitch, is this your last game? Is this your last game? It was, it kind of ruined his own FA Cup win, to be honest. Everyone kept asking him, the commentators kept talking about it. That was a nice shot there by Rudiger. I get it, but at the same time I would just wait till December. But hopefully it's the best choice. This shows no one wants United job. They went to Tuchel and others. Last option with ETA. To be honest, Tuchel apparently said he didn't he wanted to take a break. De Zerbi, oh my god, the De Zerbi one is the most bizarre, man. De Zerbi took the Marseille job. Like, I don't even understand it. Brighton was 100% a better team than Marseille. Okay, Marseille plays more European tournaments. Obviously, they have the legacy and all that. I get that, but in terms of current year, I would say Brighton's a way better job. He actually asked to be terminated, man. That's crazy. to go to Marseille. It's very confusing. But that's how Deserby got cancelled out of it. Then Southgate's technically England manager, so not that I'd want him anyway. But who else was in the running? I forgot who else was in the running. Thomas Frank, bro. Even if Thomas Frank wanted the job, I wouldn't want Thomas Frank at the job. So I'm okay with him or whoever rejecting. And McKenna signed a new deal, dude. If you do process of elimination, actually, Shanks. First of all, we've been very consistent in saying what a block. What a block, but I think they smashed each other in the shins. Ooh, that didn't look good. I think they smashed each other in the shins for sure. Ooh, that didn't look great. Great save there by Angus Khan again. Oof. That collision was not good. Oh no. Oh, they're going to see that in a replay. Porteous is going to get a red. Bro, Porteous drop kicks him on the leg, dude. Okay, no. Oh, this is not great. This is not great. City don't need Musiala, to be honest, but they gotta make their team shinier, na? That's what they do. Yes, that does look painful. And I think Porteous will get a red. Plus the penalty, possibly. Tuchel wanted 10 million, United rejected. Tuchel anyway is a cup manager, no overhyped in league. Yeah, but even if all that wasn't true, Zakaria, I'm pretty sure I heard him also say he wanted a break. The only coach that was acceptable was Tuchel, and Tuchel's had a falling out at PSG, and now at Bayern. Don't need that. We don't need that drama, dude. Pakistan officially out of the World Cup, I believe, because USA basically drew with Ireland. Isn't USA through? Which, by the way, how fantastic is that? How fantastic is that? I'm pretty sure this is their first international tournament, T21. I believe they qualify to the Super 8, don't they? USA. So yeah, I would say so, yes. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. Oh no. Oh boy. What's the card going to look like? He is going to get a card, isn't he? That was not the best. Match abandoned without a ball bowled. Yes. Moment that led to T20 World Cup history. Yep, that was right? USA qualified for the Super 8. Fantastic. USA team like India B. But shout out to Aaron Jones, dude. Red card, right? I knew it. Porteous got a red. Told you. I saw the first replay only. I was there. You know, they'd call it a scissor tackle, but really his first leg went there. And then his second leg kind of wrapped around him. Yeah, it's not a great start for Scotland, is it? As a great man once said, the game's the game. On the 45-minute mark, Germany could make it 3-0. USA cricket team was created in 2017. I think it's mad, dude. Seriously, it's so mad. The fact that they've gotten this good, where they can at least qualify for the World Cup, and now to qualify for the Super 8 in such a short period of time is fantastic. Did I not see? I saw Corey Anderson play. Is Corey Anderson playing for America as well now? Bro, how do they do this in America? How can like in cricket this happen? I remember Van der Merwe doing the same thing. Van der Merwe played like a decade ago for South Africa. Suddenly he's playing for the Netherlands, dude. That's mad. How are they allowed in cricket to? I guess because there's not enough teams, is my guess. Oh, Havertz, I would love it if you missed the penalty just for fun. Havertz scored. God. Well, this is not how I predicted the first game to go in terms of excitement level. Can't say I'm surprised they're winning though. Do you think England beat Namibia in the cricket tomorrow? It probably does. Probably. It's half of the home team. They didn't qualify for the World Cup. They were hosts. That's why they were playing the World Cup. Well, you know what, dude? In that case, they made it count. They absolutely made it count then. What else can I tell you? They made it count. I'll see you later, Nate. Got to wake up early tomorrow. Look, Joyce has just given up on this game already. Yeah, good night, bud. Good night. Play 2004 Champions Trophy when West Indies won. Did America play that tournament? Wait, who played 2004? Wait, what? America played the 2004 one? Oh, what is that cross? Oh, straight to Angus Gunn. Bro, just blow the whistle. Come on, man. Put this man out of his misery. Poor Angus Gunn. Scorecard. Oh. Okay. I just hope somehow the Scotland cricket team qualifies. Wait, why? Why do you want the Scotland cricket team to qualify? Not happening. Good night, Jayesh. Good night. Oh. I am genuinely so happy for them. And I'm not saying that because they beat Pakistan, although I would be lying if I did run around in my house and celebrated when that happened, and my mother thought I was crazy. Would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy that, but it was so cool, man. I love the in most times no one enjoys an underdog story, but like in cricket, love it. Shout out to Papua New Guinea as well, man. They're somehow hanging in there in all these games. They almost played the full 20 overs when better teams in this tournament haven't. Against Afghanistan. Afghanistan made pretty easy work of them batting wise, but still. I mean, I don't know if even people would think Papua New Guinea would get 95, so, or whatever it was, 97. Some guy is just creating a noise outside at the moment. Oh my bad, USA Cricket Board was created in 2017. Okay. Because they could have beaten England in the first game. June, India, Australia. Oh. I wish I could say I was looking forward to that game, but I'm not, dude. There's just way too much trauma already. Hello, how are you, my friends? Congratulations. I'm good, Mohammed. I'm good. Cannot complain. Thank you very much. I took a bit of a break. I was not feeling well for a while, so just took a bit of a break. Catching up with all the transfer news today as we were watching the game. The game's not very exciting, to be honest. Some people would have predicted that. I was hoping Scotland would have put on more of a fight. But from minute one, really, Germany's been having the upper hand. Really a shock, but this is what Pakistan does. They lose to Zimbabwean teams. But here's the funny thing, right? Like, even in that USA game which we watched, they had plenty of opportunities to win that game. In regulation time, in the super over. I don't know what the hell Mohammad Amir was doing, but and the fielding, man, they switched off for a super over, which is criminal. They switched off in a super over. Who does that? One more over, man. These people are supposed to play like 50 over matches in one day cricket, and these guys switched off in a super over. I mean, the fielding and the bowling, it was just. I mean, you can say you weren't shocked because Pakistan do that, dude, but against America, I don't know, man. Even Zimbabwe, how many years has Zimbabwe been in cricket? Zimbabwe's been in cricket for at least since the 80s, right? So, I mean, either way, man, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for America. I think it's pretty cool. I think they'll get more eyes on the sport. Hopefully, it's fantastic. I can't really. Can't really complain. I have decent knowledge of 2000 tournaments, so crazy about game once. Got to know politics behind selection once. Was once victim, now just watch for players. Yeah. So many international cricket boards have had that even. No, Sri Lanka, West Indies, Zimbabwe, South Africa. I don't need to say ours because ours is just expected, but yeah. Zimbabwe out. Okay, I expected that. Pakistan play according to standard of the opposition. Again, man. Again. Plenty of time in that game, in regulation and in the super over to win. Credit to America. Credit to America. What can I say? Pakistan always had great players, but their politics kills their cricket. Yeah, it's really weird, Zakaria. I was randomly on Twitter the other day. I saw Umran Akmal with the shirt off, and the quote was, "People want to know I am if I am picked because if I am not picked because I'm physically fit or something like that." And the pictures of him with his hands up in the air like Bellingham style, shirtless with some kind of like some version of abs, and I was like, I don't think that's what people meant. But are you not fit enough to play, like physically fit? I mean, I'm sure people saw Inzamam ul Haq. Corey Anderson looks like he's getting fatter as well. That guy in the Ireland team, oh boy, that fellow's a big boy. Yeah? The guy in the Irish team, oh my god, can't believe he plays full-time cricket. But yeah, it's so weird. He's just standing there in his backyard, like with his abs, with his shirt in the air, and he's standing there. I was like, bro, yeah, he's not fit to play very literally in this case. Whether you have abs or not, that doesn't actually make you someone who's good enough to play football, cricket anymore. But okay, it was weird. Does that mean Ozil should come out of retirement because he's got arms and a bicep and he's not skinny anymore? Weird. Oh my god, look at these fan parks. Crazy. Oh, the fan parks are crazy. Your thoughts on punt playing a three? Bro, I read somewhere today that the highest run scorer for India right now is punt on 96 runs. I was thinking to myself, no, how poor have the matches been here? The ones in New York, people are barely getting 6 runs and over. That New York pitch was an absolute nightmare. The ball hits the field, and it stops completely. The pace is just absorbed. I don't know who did the New York pitch, but it was horrible. Electra. So thoughts on punt on 3? I am very bro. What is Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli doing? Huh? Jesus, man, what an absolute shit show. What's going on with both of them? No one's gonna say anything about that because we're 3 for 3 right now. How horrible has that been going on? Bro, Kohli got a golden duck against USA, dude. That's mad. Thoughts on Punt coming at 3, man. Listen, he's the, as weird as it sounds, the most informed batter, dude. So keep doing it until it stops working. They don't have the mentality for modern cricket. They're still having 90s mindset and regime. Look at their fitness level. I was just shocked. I was just shocked, like how some of these players are just mad, not fit, dude. Just really unfit for professional athletes, and it's crazy because the sad part is in cricket you can actually get away with it mostly. You really can. I know it sounds like I'm like shitting on cricket, but it's the truth. It's the only sport where you cannot be physically fit, like prime fitness, and actually be good at a sport. This and golf, dude. This and golf, like there is no other sport no where you can actually look unfit no and be an elite athlete. There's just no sport that exists. It's really weird. Akram was kicked out of form and fitness. Yeah, bro. Shirts out on Twitter. You can go check for yourself. Showing his abs. People question my fitness. I'm like, yeah, they questioned your fitness back then, dude. That's like me taking showing you a photo of me 15 years ago thin. Doesn't mean anything. It's so weird. I mean, people are like children, dude. Seriously, grown men standing in his backyard shirtless, dude. Posting it for Twitter, people. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't have believed it. Thank you. It's off. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. That's the truth. Children behavior. Out of 96 punts, got 43 from edges. We'll take those, dude. What do you want? What else can I say? We'll take those. It's not look convincing, but we're 3 from 3. No, remember Bermuda guy with the catch and slips. I actually do remember that. But that's what I'm saying, Shanks. This is the only sport where you can be so far past your prime fitness as a human being, like fitness levels, and still be an elite athlete. This and golf are the only sports, bro. You can't look like Arjuna Ranatunga and play tennis, bro. You're gonna get a heart attack and you're gonna fall on the floor. It's not happening. These are the only 2 sports, dude. I can't think of any other sport where you can look like that and be elite. It's crazy. But it is what it is. It somehow happens. Ideally, Rohit and Vijay should open and Kohli should be 3. It might get us somewhere deep in the tournament. How about a chess match, Nate? Can I send you a match link? Billiards too. Well, actually, to be fair, a lot of those billiards players look nice in their little waistcoat suit too. Anyone saw the pictures of Azam Khan eating a burger or something at midnight sneaking out of the hotel? Please don't tell me that's a real thing. Bro, they've already ruined their reputation in this tournament. Please don't tell me that that's also something that's happened. Prime fitness or cricketer which I saw remember must be Andrew Simons. Bro, Andrew Simons looked like a tank, dude. Like an absolute tank. Even like you know who always managed to stay fit? I was gonna say Shoaib Akhtar, but Shoaib Akhtar became became like a little bit of a beefcake as he was closer to retirement. Beefcake, those bodybuilder, he started looking really thick. I would say Brett Lee, man, but Brett Lee's body gave out on him. But fitness-wise, he looked the part. He was lean, thin, quick. Batsman, who would I say? Even Chris Gale started putting on a lot of weight, dude, as he got older. Who would be a good example as a batsman that stayed fit throughout his career? You know what? To be fair, Kohli, has been pretty much fit his entire career. To be really fair, I can't think of anyone else right now. Say Kohli, definitely. Bradley was the fit. He was the fittest, like body-wise, LJ. But his, as you know, his knee gave out on him, the pace and all that. But 100%, like shape and shape. Even you know what? Even Dale Steyn, to be honest, you know, even though he got older, he was always in shape. He never came out like with a gut and stuff. Adam Gilchrist never missed a test match, played 96 test matches. Not bad, right? I read somewhere today on a Twitter thread there is only like 80 players that have played more than 100 test matches. That's insane. That doesn't seem like a lot of test matches. But then when you hear only 80 people have done it, it becomes more impressive. Nagelsmann changed his team in 6 months, which Flick couldn't do in 3 years. Ricky Ponting. Yeah, a lot of Australian guys didn't lose weight. A person that definitely looked a lot different from the time he started to the time he retired, Shane Watson. Oh, Shane Watson put on some crazy weight towards the end of it, man. His face looked different, his body looked different, he slowed down completely. Well, there's a difference between match fit and gym fit. Of course. Gym fit, I would say, bro. Gym fit, like I will say this as a batsman, I think Virat Kohli has been quite fit throughout his career. You have to give that to him, you know. If nothing else, you have to give that to him. Gilchrist looks sexy. Hardik Pandya fittest. No, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kohli does better on the blip test, no? From what I've heard, unless things have changed. Brendan McCullum. Yo, these Scotland fans are looking stressed. Scotland fans are looking stressed, and now they're on with 10 men. Oh god, the Germans are come back out. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. It's really not looking good. Rahul Dravid is also the odd test, yeah. But I wouldn't say he's like gym level fit. Match fit for sure. We were very lucky. There was a lot of fit. We had a lot of fit and consistent players for 10 plus years that barely missed a match, you know. Pascal Gross coming on. These people are having a laugh, dude. Hanley is coming on from Norwich. I believe this is Hanley, at least he looks familiar. Grant Hanley. They made a change. I don't know why they would. They are only with 10 men now, but they brought on another defender. Don't know how much that's really going to help, considering how easy it was to cut through that defense 3 times in a row. Scotland to start kickoff. Pascal Gross, I repeat, Pascal Gross has come in. Grant Hanley is coming. We'll see who they have been replaced by. Second half underway. Player who annoyed me throughout his career was Ashim Amla. He was annoying, wasn't he? Wonderful beard though. Wonderful beard. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I live in India. I would literally melt. But wonderful beard. Rudiger with the what can only be described as a very poor foul. He kind of fell himself, actually, to be fair. What was it? Ricky Ponting was super fit too, bro. Used to fly around the ground for fun. People go wow watching Jadeja. Team at 6 better in-ring fielders than Jadeja. Imagine. I mean, to be fair, if you're going to talk about flying around a lot, Jonty Rhodes is someone I'd remember before Ricky Ponting. Missed the series due to a ball hit on the head in Bangladesh and missed South Africa series. Your thought on Ten Hag stays and offering a new deal? Ten Hag should stay. Hold on. Was that McTominay with the free kick? Bro, what behind the Euros? Everyone does everything that you don't see in regular matches. I just saw McTominay take a free kick. Anyway. Amla village is just 15 kilometers away from my house, by the way. Really? Wait, 1 minute. I'm confused. Is Uganda neighboring South Africa? Am I getting this wrong? Or is Ashim Amla Indian and I'm not aware of it? Sunil Gavaskar ji played whole career without going to the gym and warm up. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, dude. This sport's crazy. You can actually not look like a prime fit athlete and be an elite athlete. Oh no, that's a stupid foul. Oh my god, they're trying to get more red cards. Ralston just got a yellow card from what can only be described as a very unnecessary foul. Hashim Amla never used to get out. Same with that smudge Steve Smith in this prime bloody did used to get out. I was talking to Ankit I think when I was on his channel one day, and I was like, have you ever seen Steve Smith bowl? And have you ever seen Michael Clark bowl? And if you haven't, you might want to just have a close look. They have the ditto bowling style, if I remember correctly. A lot of people don't know Michael Clark used to be a very good bowler. He just stopped to focus on batting. He's a very good bowler. Prime Michael Clark when he had all the spikes. Those days the India was Sri Lanka series used to be so good stacked, you know. Bro, it's so funny you say that yeah, I don't know anybody from the current Sri Lankan team. I was just saying that, like, I was talking to Ankit, I'm like, I don't know anybody from the Sri Lankan team. Oh wow, he is Indian. Didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. It would have been very useful for us in the Indian cricket team. Thoughts on Ten Hag stays offering new deal? Happy he's staying. I would only give him a new deal in December. Not right away. Because if he does not have a successful next 6 months, we should look for someone else new in the new season. That's what I would say. Most other games require constant movement. Cricket, you have rest. Yeah. 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 Constant rest, or there's the ball can only go in one direction and everyone doesn't have to move. In this case at least, whereas like even in football, when the ball moves, everyone either tilts to the left or tilts to the right and stays in formation. Even if they aren't necessarily chasing the ball, they are in constant movement. Cricket's like wherever the ball hits, that person's the one who's really got to do the work. You know Patirana? Well, I know Patirana from the IPL, obviously. Tikshana as well. And I mean Angelo Matthews, I do know. But I think he's on his way out as well, isn't he? Mumbai Test, Clark was biggest. Bro, I'm telling you, Michael Clark used to bowl. Yeah, bowl. I come from the time of watching cricket when the top order batsmen actually used to bowl decent. Tendulkar, Sehwag, Graham Smith, Michael Clark, Darren Lehman. I'm 100% sure I'm missing somebody. Jacques Callis, but Jacques Callis is obviously more of an all-rounder. But some people say he's a batting all-rounder. But when he was in his prime, he would get guaranteed 10 overs and he'd bat at number 3. Who else am I thinking of? Sanat Jayasuriya and Aravinda De Silva, both of them. Chris Gale and Marlon Samuels. Chris Gale and Marlon Samuels, by the way, again, identical actions. Ram Naresh Sarwan as well. I don't know how far back you guys have watched cricket, but I come from a time when a bunch of top order batsmen used to get in overs, a bunch from almost every country. Who else? Michael Vaughan used to bowl for England. Not the best, but he used to bowl. Am I missing any country? I can't think of anyone in top order batsman from New Zealand that used to bowl. Scott Styris was middle overs. No, I can't think of anyone from New Zealand. Or Zimbabwe. Pakistan, Shoaib Malik and Mohammad Hafiz, obviously, also had the same action. There are so many players that had the same bowling action. It's kind of weird, actually. The number I can name. Am I missing anyone? Someone remind me. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Clark was a different beak too. He scored 5 double centuries in a year. I remember 2011. He used to go to school in the morning. He used to be on the crease. Yeah, man. The test matches used to be interesting back in the day, right? You would be amazed to see people still batting after you come back home. किसी के मुल्ती नहीं देखा match. Check out the tactical cam. No, I haven't seen it. Check out the tactical cam. Okay. Bevan. Simons is middle order, but right? Simons used to come after Lehman. Lehman was at least, he used to come at 4, sometimes 5. Simons would come at 6. I don't quite remember Michael Bevan bowling actually, which is weird. Should remember that, but Ross Taylor, Jacob Oram used to bat at 7, if I remember correctly. Nathan Astle used to bowl. Mark Waugh used to bowl. That is right. I didn't see a lot of Mark Waugh though play cricket, but yes, he did bowl. I haven't seen Nathan Astle bowl either, actually, now that I think about it. Simons batted at 3-7, well, I guess it varied, right? I'm talking about 2003, where, it was Gilchrist, Hayden, Ponting, Martin, Lehman, Simons, or Laban, Ian Harvey, or, they used to change all their players. All their players were good back in the day, but yeah. No, I'm talking about opening batsmen that used to bowl Shanks. I know Nathan Astle. Nathan Astle was Stephen Fleming's partner, left-hand batsman. We were talking about a top order batsman that used to bowl compulsory overs. That's who I was thinking about. Carl Hooper used to bowl. That is right. I'm trying to think of top order batsmen back when I used to really watch cricket, every tournament. Top order batsmen that would be guaranteed deliveries, sometimes even 10 overs. But we did it all the time, man. Sehwag and Tendulkar would bowl 8 overs in the 50 over match. They would come on from the 17th over to the 30th over. They would try and get as many overs in. They would force the run rate to move quick. And they would most likely bowl in tandem with each other. So it was crazy, man. It was a crazy time to be an Indian fan. I really miss it sometimes, man. Now we have a bunch of opening order batsmen that couldn't bowl if their life depended on it. Genuinely, I'm not even making a joke. The Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, I would not ask them to bowl an over if my life depended on it. Saurav Ganguly used to bowl some medium pace as well, now that I think about it. I would never ask Kohli or Rohit Sharma to bowl an over. The art, I suppose, the art of that. I wouldn't say a top order batsman can bowl is an art, but that art of having just utility bowlers that would want to contribute on the pitch, whether it's bat or bowl, it's not as the same as it used to be, I suppose. I just named you, like, this was all in the same era. Most of these players were in the same era. I just named you. More or less in the same era. Give or take 1-2 people. But yeah. On Sony Live app. Oh, I don't have the Sony Live app, unfortunately. Devon was proper Chinaman, was he? Shout out to Bradley Hogg. Or as they used to call it, wrist spin. Sri Lanka opening Jay Surya had Chandrapal and in bowling Malinga and Muralidharan. Yeah. Tazaman took Sachin's wicket in Mumbai. War took Sachin's wicket. Yeah, no, Mark War definitely. I believe both the War brothers actually could bowl. Hello Farhan, hello. Because we have all-rounders. At that time, Sachin, Sehwag, Ganguly used to make up the... Bro, seriously, they were so reliable. They used to all get overs. It was crazy. And I'm telling you, like, I remember for long periods of time, Sachin and Sehwag would get 8 overs. 8 overs in a 50-over match. Proper backing by Dada. Dada would come back himself and bowl a couple of overs here and there. Steve Waugh was more scarier than Ponting. Oh, bro, Steve Waugh was immense, man. Immense. Thank God we didn't have to deal with him. I would have been even more depressed. I would never let Kohli bowl. Rohit, yes, when he first showed up, Yuvraj and... yes, Yuvraj Singh. Thank you. I knew I was forgetting somebody, dude. Yuvraj Singh used to bowl a bunch. That is true. I'm sure there's so many top order batsmen from like 1 to 4 that used to bowl, man. The art is gone though, for sure. The art is gone. The reliable utility bowler to chip in with some overs when the strike bowlers are not getting that. That art form is completely gone, man. Oh my God. What a save by Gunn. Almost became a 4th though there on the rebound. Why are they defending better with 10 men than with 11 men? It's kind of sad. Germany should have probably already scored another. Come on, hold the ball, McGinn. McGinn's trying to do skill moves. First the GOAT, 4 over 4 runs, 1 World Cup. Only Australia have the top 4 bowling now, I guess. It's really sad, man. I don't know when it stopped. I guess captains also don't want to take the chance, I suppose. Sehwag was underrated as an off spinner. His release was so good. There was dip and all the thing was for a classic. Like I said, man, I did stop watching cricket after Tendulkar retired. I can honestly say I stopped caring. But sometimes I look back at it and I see like the batsmen now and I go, man, I was so lucky. Look at all the players I watched play. Look at all the teams I watched like in their prime play football live. Sorry, cricket. I mean, and football, I suppose, but we're talking about cricket. I'm so lucky to watch so many players that some of you guys might have only watched highlights of. Some of you guys might be too young to remember, but obviously with YouTube, you can watch anything you want now. But watching it live was crazy, man. Like, think about it, right? Think about when you tell your children about Sachin Tendulkar and your parents telling you about Sunil Gavaskar and Kapil Dev, and like, it's crazy when you look back at it and you realize like what you were watching then. Back then you were watching like a prodigious batsman, right? But fast forward 15 years later, you're possibly saying you watch the 2/3 of maybe the best cricketing career for an Indian person ever. And you don't know what you have until it's gone, like the saying goes. Now you have a bunch of batsmen who just like a lot of time just crumble and make silly short decisions. I guess I was spoiled as a cricket fan is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's another nasty foul. Bro, Ta and Rudiger are they're just trying to batter Scotland now. They're just battering Scotland. They don't even probably care if they score another goal or not. Oh. Head, Marsh, Maxwell, they all bowl. Well, yeah, that is true actually. Havertz coming off for what can only be described as a worse version of him, of Havertz, Nicholas Fulkrug. And if I'm not mistaken, Leroy Sané is coming on for Florian Wirtz. Most classic and copybook off spinner has to be Nathan Lyon. I can connect with you, Nathan. United Prime and 90s and cricket was the best. Well, can you imagine, dude? All the players I watched United play live. At the time, I took it. I'll be honest with you. Not because we haven't won a league title in 10 years, but I took for granted enjoying watching them play. What the hell was that, Sane? You just literally passed him the ball. You didn't even try opening your foot. You literally passed it to him. His long sleeves look horrible though. The long sleeves German jersey doesn't look great. Man's feeling cold. He lives here all his life and still feels cold, dude. It's crazy. You're the honored one. Man, I'm just. It's just crazy because just everything, man, everything. Madrid legends, United legends, Arsenal legends, Chelsea legends, Liverpool legends. Like I can say that I saw the majority of the longest tenured Chelsea player, Liverpool player, probably the top four of the top 5 capped United players, maybe the greatest 2 ever players to ever play football. Some of the Barcelona best players of Barcelona as well. Like that's crazy, man. Like when I look back at it, it's insane. It's really insane. VVS Lakshman. Our test team was very good, especially when you had Lakshman and Dravid. Right? Lakshman dropped out of ODIs a lot earlier, but my God, when he'd swing by for the test matches, and then it would be fun. Rudiger's such a shithouse, isn't he? Seriously. Look at him. Just pretending like John McGinn can throw him off. Cruz with the cross. Misses everybody. Goes to the edge of the box. Volley. Over the bar. Pujara and Williamson are the last of the old school cricket. Bro, can I tell you something? I can't. Pujara is he's such a good test batsman that I can't even watch him play, dude. He's that good, dude. He's that good that he would infuriate me. And that's why I stopped watching test cricket first. New generation doesn't respect Pujara because the style of playing even test matches have changed. No shanks. Sorry, Aditya. See, you can say you blame it, or you can say it's made it better. But again, we go back to that rule change, right? Where the fielders and stuff in T20, they force T20 to be exciting on a higher level now. Where if you're a decent bowler, you'll still get battered. You have to be an exceptional bowler to not get battered every game. Billy Gilmore coming on. So they have changed the formats of the other two to make it so exciting that people don't really enjoy Test cricket anymore. Now you can say that's a good thing. You make more people interested in cricket, but it also has its negatives. Gilmore and McLean replacing McGinn and replacing McGinn and someone else. They straight swap the midfield basically. And it's sad and crazy. So man, the change of the rules was always going to not fall in favor for test matches. If you make cricket more exciting by default and in the shorter versions, the longer version is just going to be for purists, for people who have time to watch it, and for people who genuinely like test cricket and not just watch test cricket because your team's playing. Like, some people, oh my god. Hey, remember what I said about Fulkrug? Just forget it. Forget those words. Scotland have been blown away, bro. I don't know what's going on. I was told they were better than this. Clearly they were wrong. Can agree with Khwaja, but not Babar and Labushanya. Like, who's gonna watch one game for one? But Farhan, this is not even the problem. There are ways, I'm sure you can even make test cricket exciting. The thing is, the longevity of it, the purpose of test cricket is to basically outlast and outplay someone over 4 days. Oh god, I don't know if this game is making me bored or I'm just tired from having a very long day today. Either way, this game has been a sad one-sided beating. I'm not going to lie. Congratulations to all the German fans who enjoy it, but if you are a neutral, there is no way this game is fun. I mean, goals notwithstanding, everyone likes watching a goal. But I mean, the way Scotland have been getting battered the entire game, if it's fun for you guys, that's great. It wasn't fun for me. Plus, they're on 10 men for like the last half an hour, so. Oh, well, wait, no, it wasn't the last half an hour. They got the penalty for this entire half. They got the penalty in halftime. I love T20 cricket, don't get me wrong. This World Cup was interesting for me. The new countries are... Bro, it's so funny you said that, right? We were discussing how the kids were... what were we watching? Were we watching IPL during a break? And we were watching and I was like, this Uganda kit looks so cool. And this PNG kit looks great. And that New Zealand kit is like a 90s throwback. But... USA now, perfect example of excitement for the tournament. Opportunities is the key word there that Aditya used. There's a stadium which gets filled for all 5 days with more than 80k sitting from 26 there. Yeah, I mean, but this is Zakaria, but here's the thing, that is also an anomaly. He's talking about Ashes, or he's talking about the traditional Boxing Day test that they do in Australia, even if it's not the Ashes. That's more like a tradition, Zakaria. I don't know if it's the norm. I think most grounds throughout the year are half empty. Farhan, he's not talking about the Ashes, he's talking about Boxing Day. I could be wrong, but they do it at the Waka or the Gaba. I believe one of them is going to be closed, or changed or moved or something. But if I'm not mistaken, he's talking about the traditional Boxing Day test match the Australians like to have. Ironically, Boxing Day is because it was meant for boxing, but cricket's kind of taken that for the week. So those who understand the game like what's that? But Shanks, I honestly, if we are being completely frank, Shanks, like with respect, because I don't think it's people don't understand the game. I think people don't have the time to follow it anymore. That's what I'm saying. So for example, today you have a job, right, Shanks? There is no way you can watch a test match even if you wanted to, right? Unless you're watching a test match in the Caribbean where it's 12 hours ahead of you, so you can watch a lot of it. There is just no time to watch a match. The reason we are so familiar with test matches is because when we were kids, we had workarounds. We could skip school. Some test matches would cover over the weekend. Some were a timing issue which benefited us. It was so much easier to watch a test match when you're a kid. And that's where it's changed for me. It's like eventually I found other things to do and I didn't want to spend 5 days watching one match. Sometimes, and back in the day when I used to watch a lot of test matches used to end in a draw. So imagine watching 5 days of a test match and then it ends in a draw. It's frustrating. You know. You can enjoy the art form, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's frustrating to watch a 5-day game that ends with no winner. Imagine if I told you, right? Okay, let's say none of us are cricket fans, right? Let's say if I explain this to you, right? Let's say I explain the concept of cricket to you, and then I told you after 5 days there's no winner in a game of cricket. You'd be like, what? They played 5 days and there's no winner? Yeah, it's a draw. I'm like, what do you do with that draw? Nothing. You know what? You can't do it. There's no table where you get like a point. Like a draw is a draw. That's it. It's a standalone draw. So, oh, avoided danger. I believe offside. Go free kick to Scotland. So yeah. I was in Ahmedabad at the time of India-Australia test and went to match for all 5 days. Listen, man. Another thing, I've never gone and see a cricket game. Wouldn't mind doing that. So if you're excited to watch a test match, then that was fantastic for you. Most boring test match, we doctored pitches so that Australia can't draw. Nowadays test matches... it's just like watch Ashes or the Border. Yeah, I mean certain series still have that pull. There's no doubt about it. I think India Australia is one of them, and I definitely think the Ashes is the other. I'm sure there is some other one that I can't think of right now, but I think those are the main ones. The Ashes though. The Ashes just all five of their tests are filled with people. Yeah. The Ashes really can whatever you may think about test matches, the Ashes still draw the crowds, which is fantastic after all these years. If see Netherlands, Scotland are getting better and better. Are we talking about cricket? Netherlands, the first time I saw Netherlands, I think was in the 2003 World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, Netherlands. Oh no. No. Full crook with 2. Bro. God, Arnab's going to bother me now for this. Actually, I'm very happy he's not in the chat now, otherwise I would never hear the end of it. Oh, he's offside, the bloody clown. Yes. Trampoline toes, German edition. Oh, he's offside, right? Please tell me I saw that correctly. That's the difference, Nathan. Test is not for beginners. Yeah, of course. Test is 100% for purists. Definitely now more so than ever. Now that there are two formats which basically promote excitement over technique and a battle of attrition. For sure, I think test matches definitely become something for the purists now. That might sound like you're making insulting people, but I think it's true. I also think people just don't. You know what, Shanks? I'll still say this. It could seem like a really lame excuse, but I also think a lot of people have fallen out of love with it because they just don't have the time anymore. McKenna's coming on. I believe he also played in the Premier League before, but I can't remember which team. Was it Bournemouth? Can't think of which team he played for, but I believe that's Scott McKenna coming for Kieran Tierney. It's about 13 minutes left. Yeah, so I think a lot of people just don't have the time now, Shanks, whether you're a beginner or not. Australia was South Africa. England was South Africa. Pakistan was England. All are fun. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Oh, I've been out since 9 in the morning. And go to see new teams like Nepal, Uganda, Papua New Guinea, and apparently America, because they didn't qualify for the World Cup. They qualified through the host seat. So it's another team we saw today. Imagine telling this to an American. That would be quite entertaining. It's about skill and mental fortitude. That's why it's called test. That's why a test cap has more respect for than the ODI or T20. Yeah, also it's the original format of cricket, isn't it? You have to grind yourself for whole 5 days to get result. As you said, it's the time. Yeah, I think time is definitely a factor. Yeah. I think time is definitely a factor. You cannot tell me that time is not a factor. Foul by McTominay. Time is 100% a factor. Today, if India-Pakistan played a test match in India, the ground will be full to maybe 70%, 75%. Which is a lot for an average test match, but imagine if the timing was not during the 9 to 5 period. Imagine how many more people would be watching the game, sitting at home watching the game, or trying to get a ticket to get into the stadium. Timing is most certainly an issue. Most certainly. I think USA will be a one tournament wonder, but Shanks, one tournament that will never be forgotten because they've already made history. And the funny thing is, they've made history on their own merit. They beat Canada fair and squares. They beat Pakistan fair and square. And, well, I honestly thought they were going to batter Ireland today. You know? I don't know how the net run rate was upon before the match started, but they could have probably made a dent in that run rate even, possibly. Do you see Americans getting better in cricket? I just feel they will get better because the other origin players will now look more to play in these countries. But here's the thing, right? Corey Anderson was a full cap New Zealand player, and suddenly next thing you know, he's playing for America. Like, I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. Cruz coming off for Emre Can. I don't think they will get better and better, Aditya, but the part of the reason why I don't think they'll get better and better is because they don't have access to a circuit. At best, they can keep playing the Canadian national team. There is no domestic infrastructure to enjoy this, so probably not. Probably they will be a one tournament wonder. Oh my god, that just fell in front of Gundogan to finish this game off. Not that it needed any more finishing, but still. Was that Muller? That was a great cross by Muller. It was a fantastic cross by Muller. Oh, it went behind him. Never mind. You are comparing an entertainment with sports by bringing time for. Well, I just don't think people have time to watch the sports though, Shank. Even if it was, I think even if it was as entertaining as T20, which obviously it's not, the fact that it goes on for 5 days, I don't think people have time to watch it, dude. 8 9 hours for 5 days. I don't think people have time to watch it 5 days in a row. Could they watch one day? Sure. Could they watch 2 days? Sure. But they can't watch 5 days, man. Entertainment factor, like, of course, you need to be entertained as well, right? It is sports and entertainment. But I just feel like the time has to be a factor whether you're entertained or not, because you're kind of sacrificing your time every time you watch a test match or any sport for that matter. It's not a agenda against test matches, but I would say test matches go the longest per day, so that's what I could think of. Oh boy, oh boy, no, get rid of him, get rid of. Oh my god, they're trying to give them another penalty. Cleared by Scotland. Vikram playing for the Netherlands is like what Polar Bear doing in Texas. Yeah, this is it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing, but it is what it is. The Jones guy is the captain of USA. Looks like I was just thinking about. It's so funny you said that, Aditya. I was just thinking if everyone thinks the same thing. That Aaron Jones really has impressed me. Granted, not a lot of games watching him, and this condition has been absolutely horrible. The New York condition has been so dreadful, so dreadful. I wonder what he can do on an Indian pitch. That would be fun. Even if it is 4 hours long, I think if it was 4 hours long, I think you know what. I think if it was 4 hours long, it's much more doable, Shanks. But how do you do that? You'll have to make it a 10-day test then, if you're going to half the time. Or maybe you don't have to half the time. Maybe that's just the new time. Maybe everyone's got to play in that specific window. Little impossible to comply exactly to that time limit though. Especially if you're in someone else's house. But if it was 4 hours long, I think it would definitely be more doable for sure. Bavuma looks like look alike with hair. Oh, he does look like Bavuma. That's right. But he has impressed me. Huh? He has impressed me. I thought in that super over they were going to bottle it, but he had a lot of composure. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It definitely caught me by surprise, for sure. Super over against Pakistan was great composure. Ooh, that was a tackle. Don't try to appeal. Look at him. Is he appealing for a penalty? Come on, Sane. That's shameless, man. Pink boots. Clearly won the ball first. He has a good sense of game also, yeah. He I wonder. I wonder if he would be like a wild card entry into the IPL next year to see what he's about. That would be really cool. Been to the final 5 minutes of the game. Not that Germany need any more goals, but I wonder if they're going to get any more. Sane from distance, guys, that fantastic. Good job. Pakistan fielding is funny for so many years, but Shanks watched 1K plus One Piece episodes. You can't argue with him. He's got a lot of time to waste. Well, listen, if I saw One Piece from the beginning, I think I would be in the same bracket. But I did that for Naruto, so he didn't bring Harman against Dubé to avoid the arc. Well, it's a good point. Some crazy colors people are wearing. Neither is it true people might get in trouble if they got supporting Portugal and Goa? No. No. I don't think it's true, dude. If that statue's still up, that can't be true. Better than wasting scrolling on Instagram? Well, it is better. Did Scotland score? Come back? Jokes. Scotland did score though. Who scored? Did McKenna score? Let's see that again. Deflection. Oh, please tell me, sorry. No, it's like a deflected goal of Rudiger's head. Yeah. That funny enough went over Neuer's hands as well. Sadiq Bhai said 4-1, did he? Own goal Rudiger, yep. Own goal Rudiger. So technically all goals are still scored by Germany. Please score 3-4 goals. You want to sell you at least? I want you to make profit from the sale. I don't think he's for sale, dude. Sorry to disappoint you. I don't think he's for sale. Into the final minute. Go cross court pass there. I think that wasn't Tony Kroos. He just went off. Oh, good ball. Sorry, he's British. Sorry, who's British? No, dude. I think I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was not going to be touched. Anyway, apparently, yeah, I don't think he was ever gonna go. Same for Lord Harry. I think, but the difference is Maguire didn't want to go, right? Last year, ETH wanted to sell him, but Maguire didn't want to go because he didn't want to take the pay cut. To be fair. How many minutes extra time now? Let's see. Look at all the Scottish fans with kilts. Oh, look at them celebrating. Adorable. So, 3 minutes extra time again. Should we wrap up, guys? Or should we wait for the extra time? I think we should wrap up. This game's over. Good bypassing of the press there. Neuer lets it land. Ever thought of Klopp with Brazil? It's haven for style. Well, I think of all the people that said they wanted to be on a break, I believe Jurgen Klopp. Croatia-Spain will be a good game. Yeah, it's already set up, guys. By the way, tomorrow Croatia-Spain. The watchalongs will be up and at it. You'll have to forgive my low energy. Been out since 9 in the morning. Not been well for a while as well, so yeah. Do make sure you hit the like button and you share the streams for tomorrow. Croatia versus Spain. God, I hope Croatia batters them. Ooh. Good clearance out of trouble. Doesn't go too far though. Apart from Vinny Bellingham out of the box, by the way, Cruz has this chance for the Ballon d'Or. Well, I think if England and Brazil and Germany don't win, not quite sure who's going to get it. But if like Bellingham goes really far, then he'll get it. Yeah. I think it should still go to Bellingham, but who knows? Who knows who it'll go to? If you were a left out club with 2014 Netherlands team, hold on. Oh my god. Oh, Scotland are going to have to take a deep look in the mirror. Either we're going with England, aren't we? I have no choice still. Unfortunately, I've hitched my wagon to this star a long time ago. Watching Boruto, I am not Shanks. I couldn't go through with it. I watched 14 episodes. I just couldn't go through with it, sadly. I believe the game's almost over as well. It's 93 minutes. Angus Khan could have saved at least 2 of these. Just went near his hand. Apparently Kurama died and now reincarnated in Naruto's daughter. Is that right? Interesting. 2 blue vortex going really well. Alright guys, game's over. Finished 5-1 in the end. I shall see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to fall asleep and hopefully wake up the next day, because I'm very tired. I might sleep through tomorrow. I shall speak to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining in as always. And Spain Croatia is already set up. Hit the bell icon. I'll see you tomorrow 9:30 Indian Standard Time. I think that's the game. Read manga. Interesting thought there. We shall discuss this tomorrow in detail. As to why I don't, at least. Take care guys. I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Good night and have a rest of a good night. Congratulations to all the fans who supported Germany today. Good start to the Euros. Take care and good night.